What's up, guys? It's Troy from the Weber Kettle Club. Long time no see. I'm here at a new house. I got a new background, I got a new backyard, I got new noises to deal with, I got new trees to deal with, got all kinds of shit, got new spaces to fill with grills. Right now I only have 3 of them out here. This one doesn't count. This one's a planter waiting to happen. Got 2 of them out here and my rancher, of course. We're gonna be breaking in the backyard today. We're gonna break out, not sure if we're gonna do the lemon or the lime. Probably the lemon. Probably the lemon. But we're gonna do some surf and turf. I went live on Instagram the other day, Weber Kettle Club. Make sure you're following the Weber Kettle Club on Instagram. I went live on Instagram the other day and asked what I should break in the backyard with, and people voted for a surf and turf cook. Now, I'm not a surf and turf expert or anything. I'm not a steak expert, and I'm far from a surf expert. But I bought some steak and I bought some lobster tails, and I've never grilled lobster tails, but we're gonna try it in this video. Let's go inside and see what we got. All right, so I got 2 lobster tails that I'm gonna split these in half. I'm gonna grill them in half, leaving the tail intact so they can sit sideways on the grill. I'm gonna season them and baste them with special butter sauce. Got 2 ribeye steaks that I'm also gonna season with Lowry's, salt and pepper. Gotta have salt and pepper for everything. And this is the good butter right here. Got some Weber Boston Bay seasoning that we'll also use on these lobsters. Then we got some sweet corn and some asparagus. Let's get to work. All right, before I prep the steak and the lobster tails and the asparagus and the corn, I'm gonna get the charcoal going. I'm gonna cook all of this on a 22-inch Weber today. I could break out the rancher, I could break out a 26, but I think a simple surf and turf should be accomplishable, if that's a word, on a 22-inch Weber. If not, this will be the test. Can we accomplish a simple steak and lobster surf and turf on a 22-inch Weber? Let's try it. My grill of choice today is a 22-inch yellow. I'm gonna use some Kingsford Professional because I bought some when it was on sale. Got 2/3 of a chimney. I'll be lighting my charcoal with these Royal Oak tumbleweeds. Leave a comment below how you like to light your charcoal, whether it's Weber starter cubes or lighter fluid or newspaper, whatever you like to do. No judgment here, no judgment here. Got a 2/3 chimney of Kingsford Professional. Gonna let that get completely ashed over, and then we can go inside and prep our lobster, our steak, our corn, and our asparagus. All right, since I'm in one-handed grilling mode today, I did the prep work ahead of time and used both hands because I couldn't hold the camera with this hand. Here's what I did. I split the lobster tails along the middle. Starting here, I left the tail intact so it holds them together. I put my finger underneath the shell and separated that meat. That way it can take seasoning on all sides, and then when we cook it, the butter can seep down in there and the shell can hold it and can baste in its own juices and shit like that. Got the steaks seasoned up, salt, pepper, Lowry's, and that's it. Corn, not doing anything with that. Asparagus, it's evoed and it's salted and peppered. The butter, this is 2 sticks of Kerrygold butter, which is the good shit. This is the good shit right here. This is the good kind of butter. There's some lemon, there's some Boston Bay seasoning, salt, pepper, some cayenne for some kick, and let's figure out how this is all gonna go on the grill because all of this cooks at kind of the same. Like this is gonna take like 10 minutes, this is gonna take like 10 minutes, this is gonna take like 10 minutes, it's gonna take like 10 minutes, but they're all different cooking styles. So let's go to the grill. All right, our chimney is ready to go. It's not even completely ashed over yet. Wow, look at that. People always talking about how they prefer gas grills over charcoal because of the prep time, because like charcoal takes too long to prep. But I mean, I was able to prep 2 steaks and 2 lobsters in the exact amount of time that this charcoal took to light and be ready. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure if this whole prep thing works out, because like what time are you saving if you're not preparing your food, like lighting your grill and then you grill, but are you buying food that's ready to grill? Is that all that we cook? I don't know. Leave a comment down below with what you think about this whole gas, more convenient, blah 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 blah. Today I'm gonna be grilling with the Slow and Sear. Ooh, that is a hot chimney, that's a hot handle. The Slow and Sear, Slow and Sear keeps the heat on one side of the grill. Fuck me. The Slow and Sear keeps the heat nice and even on this side of the grill, and this side will be a nice indirect medium heat, whereas here will be a direct high heat. Slow and Sear is great for adding some zones, making your Weber charcoal grill more flexible. You all saw the magic that I used to put the lobster on. I used the cold grate technique. I didn't want the lobster to stick, although when I made that decision, I was planning on putting the lobster on upside down to give it some color first, and I completely failed to do that. So I'm gonna give the lobster a quick little sear right now. The lobster, I think since the lobster came out of the shell there, that's no bueno. See, that's probably not what I wanted to do, but I do want to put these steaks on. Since my steaks are gonna cook indirect first, I want to put my steaks on so they can start cooking. And once these steaks are cooked up a little bit, I'll move them over the coals and give them a sear. Get these seasoned up. There we go. Some color on those lobsters. Uh-oh, this one's got a problem. This one's gonna have some issues. This one's gonna have some issues. It's not what we wanted. We wanted this to lay flat. That way it could baste inside this little shell. Alright, let's get this lobster over here to the more indirect side. We're gonna go to the super indirect side on the lobsters. And I got some of this butter I'm gonna put on there. This is gonna be super hard to do because holding the camera with one hand. And I'm just gonna put a whole dollop on there for now, because I don't have room on the grill to put a pan for melting. But as long as I get some butter into that shell of that lobster, it'll be fantastic. It'll work its way. It'll find its way. Love will find a way. Gonna lose that butter right there. It's all gonna go through the grate and just make a mess inside the grill. It's not good to eat. So shit, this lobster. This is my first time grilling lobster. Leave a comment down below calling me a dumbass for whatever I did wrong, because that's what internet people do. I'm also gonna put my lemons on the grill right there. Since we are going all out here, let's put our asparagus on right here as well. Oh man, we got a full grill. We got 2 ears of corn, 2 steaks, 2 lobster tails, and the lobster tails are gonna be done way before the rest, because I don't know what I'm doing on my first cook with surf and turf. Alright, it's only been a few minutes, but I am going to expedite the corn a little bit. I know that the corn can take a beating because it's in a husk. We have some hotter zones over there, so I'm going to take these corns. I'm going to cook these corns up in a matter of minutes. Same with the lemons. Let these lemons get some direct heat. I'm told that lemons have an incredible taste when they're grilled, and you should absolutely grill your lemons when you're doing your seafood. I know this because every video on the internet where they grill lobster or shrimp went out of their way to say that you need to grill your lemons because grilled lemons are super sweet or something like that. So grill your lemons because the internet says so, right? Something hot just landed on my arm. Not sure if that was lemon or what that was, but it hurt. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It hurt. Not emotionally, physically, obviously. Lobsters are losing their butter. They're not done. They're just warming right now. I can see that they're cooking pretty slow because this half of the grill is much cooler than this half right now because of the slow and sear. Get these corns roasted up. Whoop. Gotta be careful with that corn silk. Corn silk is a pretty good fire starter. Whoop, 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 whoop. These are the stainless steel grates that are available on Amazon. I forget the name of the maker. I've actually had these stainless steel grates for several years, probably like 6 years now, and I've never cooked on them. I actually let them stay outside with my other grates just to let them wear and tear with the weather and see what they end up looking like. And this is what they end up looking like. I'm gonna go ahead and close this grate, let these cook for about 5 more minutes, and then we'll come back and do something with those steaks. Alright, let's get these steaks moving. I know the lobster is going to cook fast. I don't want to take the lobster over 140 degrees, otherwise it's going to get tough and rubbery. So I'm going to move these corns off to the side. Put that one on there. Corns are probably done. Done enough anyway. Done enough. Maybe this one can take a little bit more. Steaks looking like they're coming up to temperature. I can tell by the color change. Some people take these and actually want to get the coals nice and hot. So this method is called the reverse sear method, where I cook the steaks a little bit indirect first, and then I throw them on the direct side to give them some more color. This gives you a more even cooking throughout the texture of the meat. Whoops, come here, corn. Good on there. When you sear first, a lot of times, I want to close that grate a little bit. I don't like flames kissing my steak. When those flames are licking your steak, a lot of times it takes your seasonings and your surface and takes that Bouillard reaction that gets all nice and sweet and caramelized. It takes that and it turns it all bitter and sooty. So I actually don't like flames touching my meat. I like my meat to be flame free. Flame free meat. We're doing flame free grilling here today. Whoop, still got some flames there. That's a hot fire, so some nice little grill marks on that steak. Not too bad, not too bad. Yum, yum. Love that that crust there. I wish I had more of it. I should have left it down for another few minutes. But you know what? I'll close the lid. We can do this. We can do this. Sometimes when I got that much flame in the kettle, what I like to do is close that just for like 5-10 seconds after closing the lid, just to put a bunch of carbon dioxide in the dome and snuff out any of those open flames, because like I said, fire bad. I don't want those flames licking my steak, man. I don't want those flames licking my steak. As you can see through the hole, that's what she said, there's no fire inside. Ooh, we better hope not. Got a lot of smoke coming up there. We should probably open this dome and see what we got. But in this scenario, you know that the flame might come backdrafting on you, because we got rid of all that oxygen, replaced it with a bunch of CO2. Remember that movie Backdraft? Yeah, these steaks are done. These steaks are done. We should put them on the indirect side now. We lost some asparagus down there to the grill gods. Move that steak to the side. Move this steak to the side. These can rest over here on the indirect side. I'm going to take my asparagus, just move it ever so slightly over to the coals. And you know what? I don't know if these... I don't know if this got cooked or not. It doesn't look completely cooked yet, so I want to give it a sear. Then we'll go inside and we'll get our board so we can take this off. All right, let's get some of this food off of here. Those lobsters have got to be done. Got to be done. And the asparagus, let's give this some more color. Try to keep the asparagus running perpendicular to your grill grates. Try. What you can do is you can always squeeze your tongs. Always squeeze your tongs parallel to your grates. That way your asparagus stays perpendicular. And if you get one like that that's running through like there, sometimes you can get underneath and pop it back out. Sometimes you cannot, and sometimes it's just meant to be gone. That's okay. That's okay. So let's take some of this corn off. How many asparagus have we lost? Holy shit. The grill gods are gonna have smelly pea tonight. The grill gods are gonna have smelly pea tonight. There's at least, whew, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow, that might be a new record. That might be a new record. New record for asparagus lost. Alright, let's check out our board. Here we got some simple surf and turf. We got grilled sweet corn, lobster, ribeye steak, and asparagus, all done in 30 minutes-ish with half a chimney of charcoal. My name is Troy from the WEBERKettleClub.com. I am an independent content creator. I make content about things that I like doing, things that I love, things that I'm passionate about, which are food, barbecuing, among other things. But follow the channel, leave a comment down below if you want to see anything particular from me, whether it's a cooking method or a grill review or name it. I'll do it. Thanks for watching. Peace.